Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Fran of Frantastic Pins, and today it's Pin Mail Monday. Alright you guys, it's been quite some time since I've been able to show some bubble wrapped envelopes on my channel. The pins that I'm going to show you today are a mixture, as usual, of purchases that I made on Instagram live sales, as well as some pickups from Walt Disney World and a nice little trade. It's been a long time since I've done some online trading, so I'm excited to share with you guys the pins that we have today. Before we dive into the pin mail, I just want to give a warm welcome to those of you who are new to this channel. I love to talk about Disney pins and every now and then other Disney related things. So if you're into any of that, I would love if you would consider subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, welcome back. Without further ado, let's get into our favorite thing, Disney pins. The first segment of today's pin mail is going to be pin trades, because it's been a very long time since I've done that. So the first two pins I'm going to show you today are actually from my very first in-person pin trading event here in Northern California. NorCal Pin Traders is a Facebook group that I joined right before the pandemic hit. I was super excited to go to the March pin trading event, and then COVID hit, so then we didn't meet in person. So I think it was the July event that was the first since the pandemic had started, and I went with my friend J. Cruz Pins and my husband Jacob, and I did a bunch of trading, but I wanted to show off these two pins in particular. The first pin here is from Disney Store Chicago. It's a pin on pin, and it is of Mickey and Minnie in the Windy City, and I just love this pin here. I have been to Chicago. It's been a long time since I've been to Chicago, but there's a funny story behind Chicago where before Jacob and I actually met, we realized we were in Chicago around the same time when we were both single and not friends yet. So I thought this was a fun one to pick up for our Minnie and Mickey collection. I do have a couple of Minnie and Mickey New York pins because New York is like our second home. So this one will probably go, I guess we're starting like a Mickey and Minnie favorite cities collection. So that is pin number one for today. Pin number two, this is actually an old UK promo pin. I was gonna say promo video of the Up House and the Up Balloons, and I wasn't originally looking for this pin, but someone was interested in one of my pins and they showed me this pin, and I thought it would be a beautiful addition to my Up collection. So here is a close-up of that pin, and it's pretty, it's not like new and unique, but it is like a size that I like. I don't know, I like the art of the house. I love the balloons. I love that it's gold plated. I'm trying to see the year. I can't see it, but it says it's a Disney Store exclusive, but there is no copyright year on it. Decent value. I think it last sold on eBay for like 80, so I traded it for about 70, 65. So there's that fun pin. And then I do have one more trade that I have yet to remove from the box because it's nice and wrapped, and I miss showing pin mail that's wrapped, but here we have it in some bright green tissue, and it says thank you so much on the sticker, hugs and kisses. And let's see what we traded for. I honestly cannot remember. Oh, and there's some more little posted stickers on this box. Little thank you on the front. Keep shining, hugs and kisses, love that. And then some more Donald. So I think I did trade some LOUNGEFLY pins here. I believe this is an Instagram friend who reached out, saw one of my videos here on YouTube, and needed a couple pins that I unboxed. And I think miraculously I still had the pins they needed. Oh, there's 3 pins in here? Oh, she might have zapped me one, which is really cute. So let's see all the pins that we traded for. Oh, yeah, this is definitely a zap because I did not ask to trade for this, but here we have a bit Goofy. And then I think these are the two that we traded. So let's go ahead and get a closer look. Yep, I did trade for some Sleeping Beauty pins because I don't have Sleeping Beauty pins in my trader lot, so I thought this would be a fun one to have at the next trade event. So here we've got Aurora and Prince Philip in a heart, little glitter background. This is gold plated with the Loungefly clasp. And then the other trade that we looked at, I believe, is oh, wait a minute. Oh, she zapped me 2 pins because we only traded 1 to 1. Wow, this is how bad I am at remembering. But here she sent me an R2-D2 pin. I think this might be, it's soft enamel, so I'm not 100% sure, but you know what, it's okay because it's the sentiment that counts, and this will probably go in what I might make. I might start doing arts and crafts with scrapper pins because I love how people like make magnets and stuff out of them. So never a dull moment in pin trading. I am now gonna move on to a Walt Disney World's pickup. This one is very exciting because it's been a very long time since I've been to Disney World. I feel like I've constantly been at Disneyland. Haven't been vlogging for YouTube, but I do post on Instagram when I'm there. If ever you're curious, you can connect with me on Instagram down below. But this is from a friend that I met in a Facebook trading group. These are 3 of the new Food and Wine Festival pins that released at Disney World, specifically at Epcot. I love the Food and Wine Festival because that was my first time back at Disney World as an adult back in 2019. So I do have a soft spot for the Food and Wine Festival. And then the characters on these pins are my favorite characters, so I figured I'd pick them up. This first one is for Jacob. I haven't showed it to him yet. I'll probably show it to him later tonight. The backer cards are all the same and the general theme of the pins are the same, but here we go. The first one we have is Robin Hood. And so if you can see, there is this like circular thing in the back, and that is Spaceship Earth. And then we do have the banner that says 2021 Epcot Food and Wine Festival. And then on the pin itself, we've got Little John and Robin Hood cooking up some food because it is a food festival. And so I thought this would be a fun one to propose for Jacob's Robin Hood collection, so hopefully he will love this pin. And the backer cards on all these pins that I'm going to show you are the same. It's this blue 2021 branded pin, and these pins are gonna all be 2 pin posts, limited edition of 4,000. Here's a quick look at the back for you. And it is pin on pin, so Robin and Little John are the top pin. I don't know if me tilting it this way can help, but I think on all the pins the characters are the top pin, and then the bottom pin is Spaceship Earth. So here, speaking of food festivals and flavorful food, we've got Tiana and Naveen in their frog forms. Here we have Spaceship Earth in the back in purple, and you do get a better view of it than the Robin Hood pin. And then you have Naveen and Tiana here with their plate of food. The third pin that I picked up from Food and Wine Festival, none other than one of my favorite little kittens, the Aristokitties. And so here you have all 3 of them with their milk, and you also have a better view of Spaceship Earth behind them in this kind of like glittery blue. It's kind of like a grayish blue or a bluish gray. And then you do have the Food and Wine Festival writing below. So I got those 3 pins from Walt Disney World. Thank you, Yubi, for picking that up for me. And then the last group of pins I have to show to you today are Instagram purchases from My D Pins, and they're actually a collectible store down in Anaheim. They're very close to the Disneyland Resort, so if you're ever planning to go to visit Disneyland California Adventure, definitely set aside some time to swing by the My D Pins collectible store. I will link them down below. They do live sales every Monday on Instagram, which is really great. If you're local to them, you can also purchase on their live sale and then pick it up in person, which is awesome. And they also have a ton of great pins and collectibles in their store as well. I purchased 4 pins from them, All 4 pins are from the same set. So I'm gonna show you the first one and we're just gonna zip through the other 3. I believe these released in 2014 as the back of the pin says, and it is what I call the diamond ring series. Sorry, my hair is on the pin, gross. And so here is the general concept of the pins. It's a princess and prince in a little diamond ring. So every pin I'm gonna show you is gonna be shaped as a ring with the 2 gems up here, but a different Disney couple on the inside. So this first couple is Aladdin and Jasmine, and I actually wasn't sure if I had this pin already. So when I saw that they had them up for sale, I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna buy it. And then if I already have it, then it'll probably just get added to my traders. Looking at the back of this pin, it is gold plated. It's 2 pin posts, and if you can see, it is limited release. Couple number 2, I'm very excited about this one, is Tiana and Naveen. Love, love, love this one. Can't get enough of Tiana and Naveen. For Princess and the Frog in particular, I was looking for a pin that really sparked joy with Tiana and Naveen on it, and I think this is definitely one of those pins that's gonna stay in my collection for a long time. This next one I just decided to pick up because it was a pretty good price and I thought it would be a good trader possibly. So I'm not keeping this one. This one is of Cinderella and Prince Charming, and it's super cute. I love the pink behind them. And it's not too bad. It's not like great art of Cindy and the Prince, but if this was indeed a blind box, not too bad. And so we'll see how this goes as a trader. And then last but not least, I have actually been looking for this one for quite some time. And this one is of Punzi and Flynn. Very excited about this one. Love the green pearlescent background behind them. And this is gonna go straight to my Tangled collection. All right, friends, that was kind of rapid fire pin mail. I haven't done this in a long time and I didn't want to keep you for too long. So if you enjoyed today's video and love this pin mail content, please remember to give this video a like. Comment down below what your favorite pin in today's Pin Mail Monday was. I can't pick, all the pins were great, so let me know what your favorite was down below. And as always, I hope to see you at the next video. Until then, have a fantastic day.